Hello everyone, it is me, Mega Maniacs, or Mega, here back for another video. And today we are going to be talking about the newest Hive Skywars update, the Hive kits, and other stuff update. This released a few days ago at the time of this being released, and has a lot of content. So this video is going to be split up into two separate parts. The first part is going to be this video where we talk about the kits update, and all of that. And then the next video is going to be talking about the Megas update, just adding the Megas and Mega things. There's also going to be some of the other stuff that released that day in this video, such as some of the new solos, duos maps, the new skin, the new costume that got released, and some other cool stuff that got released. So yeah, there will be a separate video covering the new Megas mode in about a week. So if you want to subscribe and like to see that video pretty soon, I don't know, I would recommend it. So without further ado, let's go right ahead and get into this update. The first part of this update released not too long ago, and it was the part 1 of 2 of this update. Of course, this update added Skywars Megas, a new limited time mode we'll talk about more in depth in the next video. It also added new levels and unlocks, changing the maximum level from 40 to 75, which is pretty interesting. I didn't think they would do that, but they did, and I think that's actually kind of good. That's a higher level now, kind of gives the level 40 players more of a challenge to get to level 75, so that's pretty cool. There's also a bunch of new unlockables, kill effects, avatars, just particle trails, and there's just a lot of new stuff that comes with the new leveling system and higher levels. And the main new costume that was added when you reach level 75 on Skywars, you get the kind of Skywars kind of gladiator type, like, female version of the skin, which is pretty cool for a new unlockable. I like it. I think it's a cool skin. It's a pretty cool skin. And yeah, there will be a picture of it up on screen right now. I think it's pretty cool. There's also the solos. There are a bunch of new maps releasing for this. That released with new solos maps being Balance and Woodpine, which is pretty cool. Duos, we got Calor, and Capacity. Some odd names there. Sorry if I'm butchered them. Trio slash squads, they both have the same type of maps, but you know, they're here. We got the AI Pine map, Sunset City, and Flower Pots, which is pretty cool. We got, so just recap, 3 new maps for trios and squads, 2 new maps for duos, and 2 more maps for solos, which is pretty cool. Some other small changes and added a victory screen, so the winners, like Treasure Wars has their victory screen, there is now a Skywars victory screen, and that's pretty cool. They also replaced the Sharpness 2 Iron Sword with a Serp 1 Diamond Sword. They do the exact same damage, it's just now there's a Serp 1 Diamond Sword instead of a Serp 2 Iron Sword. They do the exact same damage. It's not like it's just a big buff in damage. It's basically the same. And then they modified the Fire Trail spell to prevent the player using it from being ignited. Thank the Lord, Fire spell is actually semi-useful. Yeah, so Fire Trail is actually semi-useful now. Whenever I used Fire Trail, I would just get set on fire and usually die because I would use it to escape a dangerous situation. I would usually die by the fire. Here, this can't happen. I like this. And then there's also killing the kill leader now grants additional XP. That's pretty interesting. I never really thought about that being a feature, but, you know, I guess it's cool. I guess that's a good way to kind of get a lot of XP, is to just hunt the kill leader. Also, it gives people motivation to hunt the kill leader. Kind of puts you more on edge when you are the kill leader. So, that's interesting. The team's islands flags will now disappear when the team is eliminated. This seems kind of pointless. I don't know why this was added. I guess it's cool. I don't really see the point in it, but, you know, it's there. And then they added new items to the Emerald Ore loot table, including several armor pieces and a golden shovel. Yes, golden shovels now exist. We're gonna talk about that more when we get to the kits update here in a few minutes. When we finish these small roundups, which is, yeah, golden shovel now exists in the game. Which I've already seen it being used for traps, so we'll get to that here in a minute. But yeah, that's everything that came in the first part of this update. Now let's go ahead and go on to the kits update. And then there is the kits update. So, talking about these kits, there's a bunch of new kits, so 5 new kits added. And there's only solos at the moment, so you can't play duos, trios, squads. I hope they do add duos, trios, and squads to kits. I think that would be cool. Trios and squads probably wouldn't get many players, but I think solos and duos would definitely, like a duos game would be really cool with kits. So let's go ahead and talk about these kits, starting off with the Void Walker, which is a kind of very overpowered, alright? It is an overpowered kit, especially if you're newer to the game. It is an overpowered kit. It gives you an Ender Pearl when you spawn, which is pretty cool. The gameplay you're seeing on screen, it wasn't working for me for some reason. It just didn't give me my Ender Pearls when I spawned, so I don't know if that's a bug. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. But it's just interesting that when in the gameplay you're seeing on screen right now of me playing kits, it just didn't give me my pearls, which is kind of cringe. Oh, it did it when I killed someone, but not when I spawned in, which is kind of weird. And of course, the other thing was it gives you an Ender Pearl when you kill someone, which is pretty overpowered. So you could kill someone, and then instead of getting third-partied by the other guy, you can just pearl away before you get third-partied, which is actually very useful. It is so useful to kill someone and not get third-partied immediately after you kill someone. It is so useful. And then it also gives you a second life. Yes, whenever you fall into the void, you will be teleported back to spawn. This is only a one-time thing, and it does not work if you get killed normally. But if you fall into the void, you can use it. Now, this will lead to some interesting plays by when you're low and you know you'll lose a fight, jumping into the void, respawning, and going and doing other stuff, which is interesting plays. Also, some weird traps can be also used, seeing some evidence traps being used with that mechanic, which is really interesting. So yeah, that is obviously the most overpowered kit in my opinion. There's also the Baller, gives you 8 snowballs when you spawn, which is pretty cool, alright? 8 snowballs, if you're really good with snowballs, I think that is a good kit for you. It also provides you with an additional 4 snowballs every time you kill. Okay, so you could get a kill, and you get 4 snowballs. So that's basically how that works. So that's pretty cool. For just snowballing. I'm not too good with snowballs, so I still prefer the Void Walker. There's also the Strapper. Alright, Strapper kit. Gives you a golden shovel when you spawn. This is what the Strapper kit uses. Golden shovel breaks dirt pretty much instantly, like you're in creative mode. So you can basically set up a trap with dirt, and then mine the dirt right from under the person. They fall into the void. So, you know what? Fun. So that's interesting. That's the entire reason why the golden shovel was even added into the game, was for this, which is interesting. When a player hits you, there is a 1 in 6 chance that 50% of the damage will be deflected back at them. you're basically a cactus. Alright, you're basically a cactus. But it's only 50%, so I wouldn't really rely on that in too many fights. For that. There's also the spell of invisibility. But I'm pretty sure 3? Or 2. I'm pretty sure there's 2 new, we'll look at the other ones here. But 2 new spells out of this game. This is one of them, the spell of invisibility. Grants you a one-time use spell of invisibility, which is pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure it wears off whenever someone hits you, because whenever I hit someone, you can see them, which is interesting. I don't know if that's a bug or if that was the highest update page. There's also the light. When our critical health will hurt, you will be granted a temporary speed boost. Basically, you have infinite spells and swiftness. Okay. Sealed Cocoon. Grant you 3 spell books that spawn involuntarily I can't speak to it, oh my god. Basically, it's a shield that they can't hit you through, and whenever these shields expire, whenever the spell book expires, it softly comes back. Can't be used for some interesting crap. That's pretty much it. There's also the Booter Kit. It gives you a grid scaler. 64 blocks to spawn. This is a new item added to Skywars, which is interesting. It also provides you with a system of 4 blocks of cobblestone every 15 seconds. Alright. Also only includes the 6 things. And then the herd hat grants you a protection 2 golden helmet. And that's really, I think that's too much for you. It's just kind of there. So, yeah, that's basically it. Those are all the kits that have been added. There's spell books, shielding, sealed spell books, and invisibility spell books. That's what it is. Hope you all enjoyed this video, guys. Next week I'll be doing a video on Skywars megas, breaking down the maps, the modes, my opinion on the modes, all of that stuff in another video. Because I have to spend this as its own separate video. Because I don't want this video to be like, not 30 minutes long, whatever. I'm probably gonna be that anyway. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. You like this less commentary in the moment, like live commentary style. It's not really that, but a more simplified commentary style. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more videos like this. So yeah.